All right, a perk of the job. KSAT Investigates found San Antonio City Council members are getting free tickets to Alamo Dome events.
So earlier this year, we told you about the city spending $20,000 on tickets for council members and a guest to attend the Final Four. So we wanted to know how often this sort of benefit is offered.
So KSAT Investigates Daniela Ibarra spent weeks sifting through documents to get some answers. And tonight, after Monday Night Football, why the city says council members didn't have to report that they got those tickets. But right now, though, it's your chance to help make sure that people do not go hungry this Thanksgiving, which after all is next Thursday. KSAT Community been hosting a phone bank all day long to raise money for the 46th annual Raul Jimenez Thanksgiving dinner. So you can call right now 210-351-1363 or scan the QR code that's going to pop up on your screen to donate.
And we are joined by this lady right here, Rose Reyes. She is the president of King's Compassion. Rose, your nonprofit serves so many seniors. Many are homebound. They depend on a Thanksgiving meal from the Raul Jimenez Thanksgiving dinner. What does that service, that meal on a very special day mean to those people that you serve?
The majority of the people that we serve are isolated. They're homebound. They're at-risk seniors. For the most part, they don't go out of their homes. So being able to bring a meal directly to them is priceless, because otherwise they wouldn't have the opportunity to celebrate Thanksgiving, even if it is on their own. Many of our seniors aren't necessarily with family, but they also don't have the opportunity to go out of their home. So knowing that it can be provided and delivered to their home makes a huge difference, because they get to feel like they get to enjoy the holiday as well.
That's fantastic. So there's the QR code we were talking about here. We're up over $18,000 for money raised today, so thank you so very much for all that. Can you give us a sense in terms of dollars, for example, a $20 donation, a $100 donation, how many meals does that provide?
So,
See, did I put Rose on the spot? Patricia, I know we have some of our supporters here. Just to give us a sense. Okay, see, Rose, now Rose is going to be mad at me here. So,
you set me up for failure. I just
Well, the point is that this phone bank today is succeeding. The goal is $20,000. I know that we're going to get there. Over $18,000 right now from our KSAT viewers. Thank you so much for helping out. 210-351-1363. These call takers, I always love when I see them so busy answering phones.
They want to work.
They're going to be here until 7 o'clock tonight. So do your part. $1, $2, it all makes a big difference.
And $6 for 2 meals, correct? I just want to make sure we have that right. Thank you, Rose. You're such a good sport. Thank you for being with us here, and thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, very good. Okay.
All right, let's take a look outside with live cam right now. Humidity. It is thick out there, feeling not really like fall, Adam.
I mean, if you ask me, it's time for Myra's Fiesta hair, which is kind of
Right? It could have happened today.
Yeah, it could have, very easily. Yeah, the dewies are up well into the 60s and even near 70 in the mornings. Again, it feels like spring. Conditions are more indicative of what's typical in mid-May than mid-November, and we're just 2 degrees shy of the record high today. A transition is coming, a little bit of a change, and with it is some promising rain chances. We like what we see here, and we've been talking about this for days now. And we're up to 60% chance, so scattered to widespread showers, some thunderstorms Wednesday night, and then off and on through Thursday. Then we could get another clip of a few showers on Monday, but the focus is really Wednesday night and especially on Thursday. So just like last week, we were talking about a parade of disturbances. The first one, this counterclockwise swirl near Denver. Second one, coming on shore with another atmospheric river in California. And then a third one is still up near Alaska. Now, this one moving on shore into California, that's currently the Thursday system. And then we'll have another one on its heels that'll be Monday's potential for rain. But this is the one we're focusing on right now, is that should orient itself in a way to give us better upper level energy and rain-making energy as we get into Wednesday night and off and on through Thursday. Here's the future cast. Now keep in mind, these are far from perfect, these computer models, okay? Especially this far out. But I think it's a good representation of aerial coverage of rain and showers on the radar at any given time throughout the night, Wednesday night, and then throughout the day on Thursday. It's not going to be continuous. It'll be intermittent. Some areas of light rain, some areas of heavy rain, some rumbles of thunder. and it's going to be off and on in nature. You look at the state as a whole, and there's a pretty decent potential. And keep in mind, now 54% of Texas is considered in drought, and we could have swaths of 1 to 3 inches of rain, not just across other parts of the state, but even here in our neck of the woods where we have the extreme drought and severe drought. So here are the premier headlines and what you need to remember for this Thursday. Storms off and on. Wednesday night through Thursday for both commutes on Thursday. We'll have some areas of rain and storms. Anywhere from a trace to 3 inches can be anticipated in your neighborhood. I know that's a huge range, but as usual, it's rain lottery. Some folks will get a few inches, others will just get a glancing blow and maybe just a little bit. Street flooding and a few strong storms are the primary threats as we get into the day on Thursday. Mid-80s tomorrow, then we're back into the mid-70s by Thursday through the weekend. And the humidity, Myra mentioned this, dew points right now in the 60s, and we will see a drop in the humidity by Friday through the weekend. Dew points will drop. 71 in the morning tomorrow, 85 in the afternoon, and it's just another spring-like day for a few more days. Until we see that rain, behind it, we cool down for Friday on into the upcoming weekend.
All right, thank you very much. Coming up, why a lot of people say San Antonio is the best place to celebrate Thanksgiving. All right, well, Thanksgiving is just, 10 days away? And did you know that the best place to have Thanksgiving is right here in San Antonio?
And we're not being biased here. Wallet Hub has the research to back this up. They released their report on the best places to go for Thanksgiving in 2025. And as Stephanie Cerna reports, San Antonio was #1.
We all love San Antonio here. It is a great place to live. But why is it #1 when it comes to a Thanksgiving destination?
But what's interesting, what people are looking at now when it comes to celebrating Thanksgiving is affordability and weather. And San Antonio does have both of those things going for it because it is it's quite affordable.
According to Wallet Hub, San Antonio is a great place to visit and either have your Thanksgiving feast at a restaurant or pick it up from there.
Now, what's key here is that it's a good place for people who want to dine out for Thanksgiving. And that's becoming more and more of a thing. If nothing else, it's kind of a stress reliever. In a lot of cases, it might even be a budget reliever because it takes the stress out of all the cooking and all the logistics.
So here's a quick look at the top 4 spots for the best Thanksgiving. San Antonio at the top, of course, and you see another Texas city, Dallas, at #4.
San Antonio and some of the other Texas cities that made the top 10. Weather's a factor. Precipitation is usually pretty low. In fact, in San Antonio, it's almost non-existent during Thanksgiving season. And the temperature is pretty mild also.
Stephanie Cerna, KSAT 12 News.
So come on down. Join us for Thanksgiving.
Exactly. We're going to have plenty of food. We have the Holiday River Parade as well on that Friday the day after, so we have a lot going for us.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Monday Night Football, our Cowboys pregame special next.